President Barack Obama.
Virginia, we are counting on you. Republicans want to steal enough seats in Congress to rig the next election and wield unchecked power for 2 more years. But you can stop them by voting yes by April 21st. Help put our elections back on a level playing field and let voters decide, not politicians. Vote yes by April 21st.
Paid for by Virginians for Fair Elections.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance. And now we're customizing this ad for your morning commute to wake you up, which could help your driving. Science says that stimulating the brain increases alertness. So here's a pop quiz. How many months have 28 days? What gets wetter as it dries? What has keys but can't open locks? If you don't want to hear the answers, turn off this Liberty Mutual ad now. 12 months, a towel, piano. Enjoy being fully alert.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Alessia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. I think Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow! You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix? Roz and Mocha got you.
Zach, hello. It's Roz and Mocha.
Hello, how are you?
Good, man. Oh, buddy, you sound like you're going through it. Why are you on FML?
How do I stop competing with my wife's brother for my wife?
How do you stop competing with your wife's brother for your wife? Zach, you wrote us this. My wife hasn't been very affectionate with me in a long time. I'm starting to think it's because I keep joking about how much her brother and I look alike.
Oh, God.
Now she keeps telling me I'd look great with long hair and a beard. Please help me decide between romance and dignity. Wow.
Zach, you idiot.
Did you ruin it?
Yeah, so, my sense of humor may be a little dry and dug myself into a little bit of a pickle here.
Have you asked her if that comment ruined things? Or sorry, comments?
Yeah, she's mentioned that she doesn't love those comments. I've also said them in family settings with her brother around as well. Yeah, but everyone else seems to laugh and actually find it pretty funny.
But everyone else ain't having sex with you, bro.
That's true.
Have you ever made a joke about how much you look like her brother, like in and around a time when you've kissed her or anything like that?
No. It's been in public, in group events, family outings, bar nights, or stuff like that.
Oh, so everywhere else then?
Yeah. Also, I'm very good friends with the brother now. He plays hockey on the team with all my friends. He's infiltrated my friends, my friend zone, and you know,
Zach,
we shower together at hockey. So,
bro,
hold on, you like tell your wife all this and stuff?
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, as Antoine Dodson said back in the day, you are so dumb.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.
So you can't unsay any of the things you've said, though, right? Like, and you can't say, you know, oh, I don't look like him anymore, because
I can't grow my hair either because I'm starting to get bald.
Yeah,
is that why she wanted you to grow your hair?
So she doesn't look like his brother anymore.
And grow a beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a small beard, but not like a big one. You know, if I were to really change my appearance.
You're wondering how to sort of rekindle the romance with your wife after you've spent God knows how long reminding her how much you look like her brother?
Yeah. You got any advice for me? I mean, there could be some underlying problem.
No, it's not. I'm not underlying anything, bro. You ruined this, Zach.
You know what? Have you tried telling her that she looks just like her mother?
Right before you ask her to go upstairs?
Yeah. Yeah. Have you tried that?
They all actually look like their dad.
That's even better. That's even better.
Honestly, man.
Yeah. So I think that the only thing that you can possibly do is this is a conversation, and that's it, because you can't change her relationship with her brother. You're not going to break up over this, I don't think. No,
we're married with the child.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're not going to end things over it, but she's just lost all affection towards you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe I would start with a conversation, because maybe it's not even that. Maybe it's not even the fact that you look like her brother. I think you just need to find out and have just a proper conversation with your wife about, what's been going on. Is there anything you can do? And, maybe she doesn't feel that you've been attracted to her. And that affects people, man. Like if she doesn't feel she's getting it from you, like a lot of women, in that moment, especially, after they become a mom and stuff like that, like things change, dude. And you got to change along with it. And your responsibilities are heightened, and she needs a whole lot more and different attention than you did before all that. And
that's good advice, but she gets attention. Trust me. A hound dog. There's plenty of attention.
Okay,
there.
well maybe
No.
maybe a little bit of romance, and just stop humping her leg while you're watching Netflix.
Yes, that has been mentioned, actually.
Right?
See?
Yes, like maybe she just.
Well, the answers are right there in front of you, man. Right at home.
Yeah, like
you don't need us for this, dog.
She's evolving, and you're not. Like you're still the guy that looks like her brother, who wants to grab her boob while playing Xbox.
Yeah, yes.
And your wife don't.
Me.
Your wife don't.
Actually.
PlayStation. Your wife don't want that, man.
Yeah, freaking caveman.
Right. I think that sounds correct.
So tell her.
Yeah. And you know what? She may even want like the emotional side of you. She wants that emotional support.
She does want the emotional support.
Yes.
See, so you've talked
But it's
about
hard
this
to
already.
give that when you're like frustrated,
Playing PS5 and trying to grab her boob?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, see, I know your situation, Zach, which is you would love to be there. You would love to be the one who listens. You would love to be the emotional support. You would love to be the partner. But the problem is that you're just so bloody horny right now that you can't focus on anything else.
I also do all the cooking and the cleaning in the house. That's my role. And I've been making these amazing meals, bringing them up to her.
Yeah.
While she's working hard.
Yeah.
So I've been doing like the non-sexual thing too.
Okay.
But you're only doing all that stuff to try and get.
That's true.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You know.
Zach, go have the conversation with your wife and make her feel better. And stop with the brother jokes.
All right. Thanks,
like immediately.
Guys. Amazing. I love the show. I will stop with the brother joke, but I'll still do the brother joke to the brother and the group of friends.
Sure.
I don't know.
That's
like
fun banter.
Yeah.
But then
Roz
that's going to
is
get
agreeing.
That's
so that's okay.
No. But then that's going to get back to your wife, man, and you're just going to rehash like all of this nonsense.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Maybe just cool it with everything for a while.
All right, I'll just not talk.
Yeah, that's best.
Smart man.
That's probably best.
All right, guys, that's amazing.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Later. Bye.
Fixing my life.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
Update.
Michael, it's Roz and Mocha.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good,
How's it
man.
going, man?
Last time we talked to Michael was like not that long ago.
No, it was back the end of March 31st. So yeah, very recently. Michael, you're back on FML, and we wanted to do an update with you because you wrote us this when we first talked, which was last Monday. You said that your dad went into cardiac arrest, and they were able to revive him, but it's been 7 days, and he still hasn't woken up. His MRI showed severe brain damage, and you knew that you eventually, you and your mom, were going to have to let him go, but you didn't know how to do that. You said he was the best dad ever, always there for you, always supportive, always ready to help, and that you couldn't bear the thought of losing him. So since we last talked on March 31st, what's going on?
After we talked that Monday, my dad had another test in his on his brain because of the severe, so to check how severe it is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, 3 days after we talked, we pulled his plug because the machine's the only thing that's really keeping him alive.
Oh, buddy, so sorry to hear that, man.
From when we talked before, do you remember anything from that conversation that we had? Like
you told me try to let go of whatever I'm like killing myself, regretting if I was a good kid
You were carrying a lot of guilt.
Yes, I do.
If I remember. And that's tough in that situation. And did you sort that out? Did you manage to?
I managed to sort it out, and it would like to also thank you because it was a little bit. It got me a little bit easier when I was with my dad in his final moments.
Yeah.
So I was able to be strong for my mom while she was like crying, like doesn't want to let go, but like I was able to help out my mom about that. At least I'm in a little bit more focus on that moment.
Yeah. And we talk about this all the time, which is what some people have the ability and to say goodbye together, right? To kind of go through that together. Other people in your situation, it's one-sided, and when it's one-sided, it hurts a whole lot more. And
it does. To be honest with you, up to this moment, every night I still like cry myself.
Of course.
Buddy.
I keep talking to myself like, why my dad just have to go right away?
Yeah.
But I'm just trying my best to be strong right now, to be strong for my kids, especially my daughter. She always cry at night because she's always wishing for her grandpa to come back.
Yeah. You can cry together, right?
Yeah, that's what happened last night too.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
Okay. You don't have to you don't have to hide it.
Don't shy away from those emotions, man. You have to allow yourself to go through the process. I think we said that to you the last time, but just keep that in mind. If you got to cry, you cry, man.
Yeah.
Here's what happens when families don't cry together. Okay, is that you each cry individually, and then so you're so worried that you're going to be triggered in a conversation, or you're going to trigger somebody else in a conversation, that you then avoid talking about him. Because you don't want to ruin somebody else's day. But when you cry together, it allows you guys to talk through it together. And you will get to the point so much faster of being able to talk about the wonderful things and how great he was. And you'll be able to laugh at moments. You'll be able to do all that stuff much faster. Trust me, if you guys cry together.
Yeah. Me also, like my mom, I was always comforting her also at night because she wakes up because I'm living with I'm watching over my mom at the moment, the whole week, last week and this week.
Yeah.
She cries and I also just go near beside her and try to comfort her and everything like that.
Yeah. That's all you can do right now, man.
You're gonna be okay. You're going to be all right. Yeah.
I'm sorry your family's going through this, Michael.
Thank you very much. Today's actually his burial, so his funeral. So we're just preparing now. So
gotcha.
Well, sending you and your entire family, especially your mom, a ton of love.
Okay, thank you very much. I just want to say a quick note. About in 2008, my dad was the one who first tuned into this. That's how I remembered in 2016 about you guys, and then that's how I started listening to you guys.
Aww.
So that's why.
Oh, buddy, we appreciate you and your family so much.
Okay, thank you very much.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix? Roz and Mocha got
you. Hi, Mel. It's Roz and Mocha. Welcome to Fix My Life.
Hi.
Where in BC are you?
I'm in Langley, British Columbia. It's 45 minutes from Vancouver on traffic days.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you for making time for us today. What's going on? What's on your mind? Why are you here?
How do I deal with my daughter skipping school?
Oh, wow. You wrote this, Mel. Hey, Roz and Mocha, Fix My Life. I found out my daughter has been skipping classes and not doing her schoolwork. I found a phone with her things, even though she is not allowed to have a phone. I then discovered that she's been vaping in the house, in her room, and had her friends give her money to buy the vape. I suspected something was going on because there was a strange smell in the room. To make matters worse, I had just switched her room with the baby's room before I knew. So how old's your daughter?
She's 14.
And what's been going on in her life, or what's been going on at home that you think kind of sparked some of this behavior?
Nothing's going on at home. Everything's fine. She's made new friends, and
she's very desperate to like make these connections and stuff. So I don't know if that like that's if she has a vape or something that's how she gets in with these friends or something. Like I don't know.
And when these new friends, is this like when she went from elementary school to high school, or is it just did she change schools? Where'd she meet these new friends?
It was at school, but it was just like maybe 3 weeks ago.
Okay, so this kind of stuff is really it's really difficult because you need to walk a real thin line here. It's a real fine line because you start thinking, especially at 14, that if you do the wrong thing, you say the wrong thing, you're going to lose her forever, right? Like that's the fear that parents have, right? Whether that's true or not, that's the fear. So you don't want to come down too hard and you kind of, maybe should I be the cool mom or how understanding should I be? I think the first thing that you need to do with a kid like this, whether it's skipping school or vaping or new friends, is to not go into it with questions, right? Not like, hey, are you? Or, hey, have you been cutting class? Or, hey, where did you get the money? Or, hey, who are your new friends? I think you need to go into it with, I know you're vaping. I know you're cutting school. I know you have new friends. Like just facts straight out of the gate. Then when it comes to school, because you got a lot of stuff going on here, I think when it comes to school, you need to involve more than just the two of you, because if it's a school thing, you need to involve the principal, vice principal, guidance counselor, her teacher, whoever that may be. She's 14.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably very willing to help at 14, so you can't fix the school thing just on your own. You're going to need to involve the school. Does she like going to school?
She likes going to school, I think, for the friends. Like she's good academically, but she doesn't try. Like she'll do beautifully like one page and then the next it'll be like scribbling and like not actually paying attention to anything she's doing.
Do you know the friends?
I've met a couple of them, but I don't really know them.
Do you know the friends' parents?
Oh, funny enough, one of the dads messaged us to be like, oh, we're concerned with your daughter. She said she's going to run away and all this stuff. So I guess I've met one of the dads.
So did you talk to your daughter about that?
No, I didn't really. I was just trying to make it so she couldn't do that, like limit being alone.
You need to be, this is all the stuff that you're not doing right now is going to be the stuff that you kick your own ass for years from now.
Mm-hmm. Where did she get the phone from?
I have no idea.
You should.
Claims it was from. I know.
You should.
She just lies all the time.
She does.
She claims it was from one girl, and that's the girl's dad who was talking to us.
Okay, so did you call him?
Definitely wasn't from. Yeah, we talked to him, and he said it definitely wasn't from her.
Okay.
So we don't know.
How long has she had the phone for?
I think a week or two.
Okay. So do you know the phone number? Do you have access to the phone?
I got her to give me the passcode, and
wait a second. Hold on a second here. So she's not allowed to have a phone, and then she showed up with a phone.
Yes.
And your reaction was to let her keep the phone?
Oh, no. I have the phone. I just got her to give me the passcode so I could see everything. That's how I knew she was vaping. That's how I knew she had money from people. That's how I knew all of that.
Okay. So what about her dad, Mel? Is her dad in the picture?
Yeah.
And what conversations have been going on with like the three of you or between her and her dad?
Like he is a stress case when it comes to everything, and he like freaks out, but he's trying to be super understanding and like be more mellow and like be more of a cool dad not a lewd.
No, that's when he gets walked all over. The two of you need to be a united front on this. You need to have a conversation with, I don't know if it's your husband or your boyfriend, but the two of you need to have a conversation and then go at, like, I think what Roz's suggestion of going in with the facts is bang on. And the two of you don't need to be the cool parents. You have to be her parents. Because
we found out that she was going to run away and stuff, I think we were trying to be nicer.
Yeah, I get it. But here. The thing that you don't know is you have all of this stuff going on, and you don't know why.
I think it's the connection because she's never been able to really connect with people.
Would you guys ever sit down with somebody who's a pro?
Definitely would, but she's a master liar manipulator almost, where it's very hard.
Okay,
Mel, you have to be the parent in this situation, though.
Mel, somewhere along the way, right? You let things go. Right now, I know the feeling is that you feel like you're into over your head, and now you're playing catch up. And how did we get to this point? There were signs all the way up to this point, and you either didn't do anything, or you chose to ignore them, or you didn't want to be a disciplinary parent, or you wanted to be the cool parent, or whatever it was. But now here you are. She's 14. She's vaping. She's skipping school. She's got bad friends. She's got a phone. She's threatening to run away. So you got to this point. You need to figure out how the two of you got to this point. And I know you can say she's a master manipulator, but guess what? She's 14, right? And if you need to bring her with you to see somebody, then you got to get that in motion. Same thing with involving the school, right? The one thing that you can teach a 14-year-old is accountability and consequences. You got to start there, I think anyway. And you need to figure out the why. You need to figure out if it's because of these friends. And if that's the case, you need to get very involved in her friends and her friends' parents. Because if she's got terrible friends, you can't just let her go out. You need to be involved. You need to know those parents at 14.
All right, yeah.
Okay. So sorry you're going through this, Mel. I know it's tough. I know you're trying your best.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. But have a chat with your husband first, okay?
Yeah, and you guys, you need to be a team on this. That's the most important part, is you and your husband cannot be on different playbooks. You have to be a team.
Yeah, we're going to try really hard.
Okay?
Okay, thanks.
Okay,
Bye,
you got it. Bye-bye.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life on Kiss.
President Barack Obama.
Virginia, we are counting on you. Republicans want to steal enough seats in Congress to raid the next election and wield unchecked power for 2 more years. But you can stop them by voting yes by April 21st. Help put our elections back on a level playing field and let voters decide, not politicians. Vote yes by April 21st.
Paid for by Virginians for Fair Elections.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance. And now we're customizing this ad for your morning commute to wake you up, which could help your driving. Science says that stimulating the brain increases alertness. So here's a pop quiz. How many months have 28 days? What gets wetter as it dries? What has keys but can't open locks? If you don't want to hear the answers, turn off this Liberty Mutual ad now. 12 months, a towel, piano. Enjoy being fully alert.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix? Roz and Mocha got you.
Allison, welcome to Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life. Can you please share with everyone listening right now why you're here today?
How do I handle a coworker who's crossing a line?
Oh, damn. Allison, you wrote us this. Hey, Roz and Mocha, Fix My Life. I share an office with a coworker who is also my best friend. A male executive from another department frequently stops by multiple times a day to talk to her about personal topics, disrupting our work and making me feel like a third wheel. After she returned from a 3-week vacation, he gave her a $300 video game console for her kids, which she found confusing since they don't work together and it wasn't for a birthday or holiday. Both are married with children, and his behavior makes me uncomfortable. Something about it feels off.
So does she give into any of the conversation? Like, do you think she's into it, or does it make her feel uncomfortable as well?
I think she's a nice person, so I think she just lets the conversations happen, but it's multiple times a day that he comes by. Sometimes she brushes it off because we're busy with work.
Yeah.
But then other times he'll just come back just to have a conversation that's a personal conversation.
Okay. Have you ever talked to her about it and how it makes you feel, or how you kind of see things as being weird?
So I poked the bear a little bit by kind of mentioning it before and saying lightly that, isn't it kind of weird that he keeps coming by multiple times a day? And like when you were on vacation, he didn't come by the office as much, and now he's always here. But she didn't really, she was like, oh, I don't know, that's odd, but she didn't really say anything more about it.
Okay, so she's kind of into it then.
Well, I hope not. I don't think she is. I would think that his intentions just seem so off.
But if she there's no way she doesn't recognize it. There's no way she doesn't recognize it.
Like with the gifts and the small talk, like the non-business talk.
It's where it's all personal conversations. Like there's no way she doesn't get a flirty vibe from it at all.
Yeah, I should also mention that he's also a hugger, so he does multiple hugs throughout a day.
So with her or with you too?
Well, it's started with me and her, but then now I think it's just her.
Okay.
Wait, so every time he walks into the office, he goes in for a hug?
Yeah, like, hi. That goes in for a
Talking
hug.
about where's my hug? Wait. So, do you think that there's something going on between the two of them?
I don't think so, but I would hope not. But I don't know. This gift kind of was way too odd. It's a $300 value gift.
Yeah. Did she bring it home,
for
though?
the kids. She did, and she told her husband about it as well. And he was just kind of like, well, why? But that was it. There wasn't much of more of a conversation. It's kind of like a watch and wait and see what happens next.
But why, like, here's why I question all of this, right? Like, if she felt that this was inappropriate flirting, if she was not into it, as soon as he gave her the $300 gift for her kids, to give to her kids in front of her husband, she wouldn't have accepted it.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I wouldn't have.
Right? So she's either oblivious to the point of where I can't even comprehend somebody being that oblivious, or she doesn't have a problem with it. And if she doesn't have a problem with it, then that sort of makes your problem bigger, because then what you're doing is you are going to somebody and snitching on your office mate and best friend for something that bothers you but not her. Right?
Right, exactly.
And then so she's then going to be put in a situation to have to explain what's going on to somebody when she may not even think anything is wrong.
Yeah.
Right? So it's going to affect your friendship, definitely, for sure. But is it worth it? I would say yeah, especially with the hugging and the coming around all the time and the flirting and the gifts, and it makes you uncomfortable. Like, you don't know what's going on. I would say that if something has made its way out of the office, and let's just say they are hooking up, I've known a lot of these situations before, and what normally happens is the in-office stuff calms down a little bit. Because because then they get to the point of where they're like, oh my God, we don't want anybody to know. So the sort of daily visits kind of die down a little bit. So I would say if he's still coming in every day, the likelihood of them hooking up outside of the office is probably low.
Do you think other people in the office notice, or has anyone said anything to you?
No, nobody's said anything. And obviously if our executive, like, people come in, then he would leave. Like, he obviously, like, right when we're talking about work or there's something going on, then he'll leave. Like, he knows his place and knows not to stay too long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't know. The tough part with this is that if you go to somebody and say, hey, listen, this executive is coming in and talking to her, and I'm in their presence, and it makes me uncomfortable. It's very easy for them. This is where it all goes wrong for you, and why people don't report stuff like this, or why they don't even bring this stuff up.
Right.
Because you're seeing it one way, and especially if your friend doesn't see it, then you're the only one seeing it.
Right.
Like, then you're the only one. Then the conversation with them is not that, hey, what you're doing is kind of inappropriate. What the conversation with them is, I don't know what's going on, but Allison is weirded out by it. And they're like, whoa, nothing's going on. That's weird. What's her problem? Then it becomes, then it's a you thing, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if it was just in my head or if someone else heard this story and was like, yeah, this is not right.
Nah, it's weird. I get that it's weird. But honestly, like, if your friend doesn't recognize this, then I don't know, like, it should start with your friend, because your friend should be the one that doesn't want to make you feel uncomfortable at work.
Yeah, I'm going to have that conversation.
Yeah,
I guess you're right with that.
But before you sort of take it up to like any manager, HR, whatever, I would just have a conversation with your friend first, because maybe then she can have a conversation with him.
Well, thanks so much for all the advice and the help.
You got it.
Hell yeah. Have a great day.
You as well. Take care. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
Kiss925.com.
Or download the Seeker app.
President Barack Obama.
Virginia, we are counting on you. Republicans want to steal enough seats in Congress to rig the next election and wield unchecked power for 2 more years. But you can stop them by voting yes by April 21st. Help put our elections back on a level playing field and let voters decide, not politicians. Vote yes by April 21st.
Paid for by Virginians for Fair Elections.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance. And now we're customizing this ad for your morning commute to wake you up, which could help your driving. Science says that stimulating the brain increases alertness. So here's a pop quiz. How many months have 28 days? What gets wetter as it dries? What has keys but can't open locks? If you don't want to hear the answers, turn off this Liberty Mutual ad now. 12 months, a towel, piano. Enjoy being fully alert.
Liberty, 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 liberty.